Hey, good afternoon. JW here. Going through my news feed. It's a holiday, so I'm going through a little bit late, but looking for young people dying suddenly, and that nobody ever knows why they died. There's no cause of death generally. There's some speculation, but no cause of death. Like this one says that C.J. Harris, American Idol contestant, 31 years old, dies of apparent heart attack. Apparent heart attack? Obviously, they know more than they're telling, and it continues every day. I come across these types of stories every single day, and I hear nothing on the mainstream medium, media. And why is that? Why are they trying to hide it? Why are they trying to cover it up? Is it because they depend on the advertising of certain companies? We all watch those of you who watch television know that we're inundated with commercials for drugs, and they usually have that little warning thing at the end that you catch that you can be afflicted with about 400 different diseases and disorders by taking the drugs. But yeah, they do that quick enough to get through. So Americans just want to fix their pain, and they want to do it quickly, and so they're willing to take chances, I guess. But anyway, this C.J. Harris apparently was a very talented young man, and he certainly, at 31 years old, he certainly died way before his time. Should have had at least another 50 years. And he doesn't because maybe of a decision he made, or more than likely, the last 2 or 3 years, young people dying the numbers have just been off the charts, and we only hear about the celebrity types.
C.J. Harris, who finished sixth on American Idol's 13th season in 2014, has died. He was 31. A Walker County coroner spokesperson confirms to People that Harris died on Sunday after being rushed to the Walker Baptist Medical Center in Jasper, Alabama. CPR attempts were futile. The news was first reported by TMZ. Jessica Muse, who competed on season 13 of American Idol alongside Harris, paid tribute to the star on Instagram. "Your talent and smile will be missed, and the world is a darker, eerily quieter place without you," she wrote. "I'll miss your random phone calls asking for life advice and discussing the music."
So apparently, he was very well liked, as well as talented, and just a continuing line of young people dying before their time. And again, the media has been virtually silent about it. Yeah, some of the media, like Entertainment Tonight or something, will do something on it because their job is to report what happens to celebrities. They really can't ignore it. But I give them credit for at least, in some instances, they've even come out and said that they didn't mention the V word, but they did allude to the fact that a young person taking a heart attack didn't seem normal. And of course it doesn't. It's because it's not normal. Young people, 31-year-old people, don't generally drop dead of heart attacks, okay? I mean, if he were 71, 81, that'd be different. I wouldn't be suspicious. But 31, yeah, I'm suspicious, and I'll admit it. But it continues, and what I do every day is just try to go through the news feed and see if I can find another one. I hope I don't. I don't want people dying, but I'm afraid they're plentiful. And if you can find two or three celebrities a day sometimes, and certainly 10 a week, then can you imagine the number of just regular Joe Schmoes who are dying also at a very young age? It tends to afflict the young and the athletic. And I think we all have to take a look at the elephant in the room. And news media has to grow a backbone and come out and try to investigate But think about it. There's a lot of money coming in from pharmaceutical companies, and just about every program on television now has pharmaceutical commercials on it. They generate a lot of cash, so the media is going to pretty much do what they're told, and they're not going to veer too far off on the side of journalism. There are no journalists left, as far as I can tell. They're citizen journalists. There are alternative news places that tend to show some courage. But if you're if you're on a mainstream feed, like for instance, people think Alex Jones is this big, you know, he's this big guy he's gonna expose. Let me tell you something. He makes a lot of money from advertising. If you make money from advertising, you're you're part of the cabal. All right. I don't care what you claim. You're part of the deal. You can't generate those kind of revenues that he was generating. Supposedly make billions of dollars a year. So I know I know he's a fake. He's not. He's he's just part of the he's part of the establishment, and they put him up there to make everyone think that the other side has a voice. The ones you want to trust are the real citizen journalists, the guys that get on and expose this stuff and really do a good job. And they're making, if anything, they make money from a little money from YouTube or whatever. But for the most part, they're going after the story. What real journalists used to do back 50, 60, 70 years ago. There hasn't been real journalism, in my opinion, since probably the Kennedy assassination, and maybe even longer. I don't know. I'm not sure anymore when I go through my news feed what's real and what's fake. It's hard to tell now. Everything just blends in there. But anyway, I'll continue to go on every day and look for more instances of young people dying suddenly. I like that. Died. I don't like it. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I like the tone. Died suddenly. You know, died suddenly. Young people don't die suddenly. They usually die of some odd disease or in an automobile accident. They don't drop dead from heart attacks. And lately, they're dropping like flies, folks. So, anyway, I'll keep you posted. If I find another story, I'll be on here. Take care. And thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And by the way, as they always say on these YouTube videos, if you don't mind giving this one a like, I'd sure appreciate it. Thank you.